Well, hello there, my beautiful fearless ones. So today is the last day of our Minecraft themed inspired looks. Today should be the day that Minecraft hits HBO Max, the Minecraft movie. So we're gonna celebrate that with my epic biggest look that I planned. It's kind of something new for me. It's very, very new. It's something super creative. It's going to take a really long time to do, which everybody around me is super thrilled and happy about. As I've said with all of these, Minecraft is it's a computer game. I think you can play it on, I was going to say Playbox. PlayStation, Xbox. It's a game that was created in, I think, 2010, 2011, 2009. Somewhere around there. My kid is a super huge fan. I am not super familiar with it. I know a little bit because he is a big fan of it. He plays it a lot. So, you know, he tells me all about the things that he does and what he builds and, you know, the things that he does in the game. So I know of that from there. I'm not a player of Minecraft, so, you know, I like it because, you know, I think it's really cool from a creative aspect. And because the movie came out, I wanted to pay homage in my creative, my artistic creative format, I guess you would say. So, which is makeup. So that's how we're doing that. I do have my son kind of overseeing everything. So he's helping me with like colors and some designs and things like that. He's helping me kind of tweak things just ever so slightly and correct things so that it more matches what the inspiration comes from. So today my inspiration is the Nether from Minecraft. I believe he said it is the crimson. What did he say? The crimson, not the sphere. I don't know, the crimson something. Anyway, so it's inspired by the crimson something part of the Nether, or the crimson. There's different little things in all of these different oh, he's gonna crucify me for this. The different like little lands and different like you know, part of the world that they have and their maps and things like that. But they have it's a pretty expansive little universe they have in Minecraft. They have all kinds of different little creatures, little characters, and it's pretty cool. So we're gonna do that. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started and hope that it looks good. this is our finished look. So it didn't turn out quite as I wanted. So the idea was to do like an eclipse eye. So I was going to do like the central with like little rings around it, which was the idea. So this is based on the Nether in Minecraft. So we have like the yellow, goodness. I am so sorry. It has taken me so long to do this. It has actually gotten dark outside. It's literally been like all day. But because I've been trying to like be so careful, and we had to take breaks here and there for different things that we had to do. But with like the orange, the lava, and then the dark red, the maroon, it's not as dark as I wanted it to be, or as I had thought about doing it, but also the Nether isn't black per se. It's more of like a maroon or like a crimson. So there's that. Anyway, let me know what you think. This is my final Minecraft look. Let me know if you're going to watch the Minecraft movie. Should be streaming now on HBO Max if you have it. If not, let me know if you went and saw the Minecraft movie in theaters. I do believe once it hits streaming, it shouldn't be too long before it is available for purchase in stores. I think they do still sell DVDs in it. I don't know how they're doing all that anymore. Anyway, but let me know if you've seen it. Please, no spoilers for the movie below. I will, of course, include a full list of everything I used for this look in the description box below. As always with these Minecraft looks, I did have my son, I don't want to say I collaborated with him, but I did have him on set. I did have him help me with colors and make sure everything matches. Like, it's not supposed to match 100%, because it's kind of my take on it. It's Minecraft themed, Minecraft inspired, so it's not supposed to look identical to it. We're not doing like a Halloween, Halloween Minecraft look to look specifically like something from Minecraft, just kind of themed off of it or inspired by something. So we want the colors to kind of be similar to it or the same or something like that. So did have my son help me with that because he's a big Minecraft fan, Minecraft troll, Minecraft player, whatever you want to say. Very sorry if he trolls anybody on there. He's not sorry, but well, I mean, if you get trolled, whose fault is that really? If one of my viewers, if you get trolled, and if you're a subscriber, I am sorry that you got trolled. Then you have my apologies. But if you're not a subscriber, then I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. But if you hit that subscribe button right now, then you will have my apologies. My full apologies. So don't forget to go follow me over on the Instagram. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, because you never know what kind of content is going to pop up over here on this channel. I thank you all so much for watching. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!